What's up, guys? Airsoft Special Ops again here today. And I basically just wanted to do a quick video, nothing too long, and talk about camos, basically. Tactical clothing. So I've just got a basic one. This is actually a gift to me from my boy Airsoft Madess. So he's obviously given me the bodysuit, bottoms, and I'll show you the top afterwards. Me, because I love having custom stuff, I had to put my name on this one, so I don't know if you can see it right there at the top. Lenny 10748. Because I didn't want to do too much heavy customization on this, but yeah, I just wanted to talk camos. Depending on what airsoft field you go to, and I'll just show you one more time so you can have a proper look. Those of you who didn't see it. Depending on what site you go to, will depend on well, for me at least, should I say, depends on what camo I bring. For example, we went Splatoon, this was probably a couple of weeks back now, like maybe about 4 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and he gave me this as a gift. We went in green, and like the green kind of jungle camo, because Splatoon is an outdoor location. So often you're surrounded by trees, bushes, mud. There are some areas where like you do have things like planes, cars and all of that stuff. So if you haven't gone to Splatoon, it defo might be something worth checking out, because they're actually pretty good. Like, I don't know, I don't even want to toot their horn like I'm selling it or anything like that, card. This is not paid promotion, but this is why we went for the colors that we went for, because it would be easy to just hide in trees and be laying on the floor, and from afar you can't see us. So for me, the chosen camo is always jungle or green camo. However, my boy, I noticed he loves to wear things like the tan. So I'll probably dash some of those pictures in there so you can see, like, there's the tanned and then there's the black outfit. There's no harm in none of them. I just think it depends on what playing environment you're going into. So for example, for me, like I said, if I'm going into a place where, for example, like indoor, Area 51 in Greenwich, their environment is an indoor location. So something like the black camo would probably work better for me. That would be my chosen camo in an environment like that, just because if the areas that are dark, I can be sitting inside a shadow of the room and you wouldn't even see me. You'd run right past me, for example, and that's something that I like to do as a special ops guy, if you want to call it that. Also, say I'm like right next to a car and it's a dark colored car, grey, black, them kind of colors, it's very easy for me to blend. And again, in the hype of you trying to run to a certain area, miss me chilling by the car, and pap, you're out the game kind of thing. So that's why my chosen colors are those black with indoor locations like Area 51. Outdoor locations, it's always the green camo for me. Again, just because as long as there's trees, grass, mud, anything like that around that I can sink into and nobody can see me, I'm going for the green camo. If it is let's say we go abroad, and again, it depends on what abroad location, because there's a lot of abandoned buildings and stuff like that, which again, I'd probably go for the green or the black camo. However, depending on where it is, say it's like a sandy location, or it's kind of like a desert type location, or even if it's just somewhere where it's like a beach type location, because I've seen some of these things advertised, not beach, but like sand type environment, let's call it that, then obviously I'd go for the tan, because it's very easy to just lay on the floor and I look like part of the floor from afar, or hide next to a tanned rock, and again, depending on how quick you're moving through the area, you might miss me kind of thing. So I think one thing I do want to put out there, cause I've seen some people show up and they're in like red camo, and I'm thinking, you're really just kind of like, you're not really coming to have fun, are you? Because you're gonna be a walking target the whole day. Like, I can see you from way over there. I'll just call the sniper guy on the radio to deal with you. Do you kind of get what I'm saying? From afar. But so yeah, something to keep in mind. Another thing I did want to talk about, and I'll show you the top half of my camo as well. So I'll show it in two halves because it's a bit too big for my camera. So this is the top bar, like this is the right hand side, and I've put my name again on the left hand side on the top of the pocket. Again, me, I just want to be able to be spotted on the field by my compadres as well as people who might follow the channel. You might think it's not very visible, but I've gone for the black print on it just because for me, I was gonna put white print on it, but something hit me, which was I would literally stand out on the battlefield to everybody, because obviously you'd see this camo in the bushes, but then you'd see this white name. So that's why I went for the black, because there is areas of my camo that is actually black, so there's a good chance it would blend. Like even now, you kind of have to look properly to be able to see the name on my camo. So yeah, so that's that. Another thing I do want to talk about is I've seen people put things like badges and stamps and things like that. So if you're part of a clan, like right now I'm part of a clan called Hammer Clan, or Hammer Squad, I believe what we're called. You might want to put something on your chest plate, on your helmet, on your trousers and stuff like that. So I haven't got a badge for Hammer Squad yet, but I'm due to get one soon. So I'll put that on the camo, and then I'll probably put on my camo and show it to you properly. I did, however, want to show some reference to my country of birth, the good JA. So I got this done probably about a week ago. Finally it came, so I'm going to basically get this put on. I just think it would look cool on my chest plate. Again, a bit risky because it is on the brighter side, but one thing that did hit me was one of my guys said it a bit earlier. He was like, rather than putting this one because it's so bright on my chest, it would just make my chest visible for everybody. He was like, why don't you put it on your trousers leg, like somewhere like here, for example, like on one of the pockets? And it has a good point, because it's visible enough for you to see it, but it's visible enough that as long as I'm aware that I'm wearing it that day, or I'm wearing that camo that's slightly brighter, I might stand in the bushes at an angle, so this isn't on the visual side, if that makes sense. But yeah, man, definitely something to think about for those of you who want to represent your countries, or even just have a bit of fun. You know what I'm trying to say? Maybe put your football team on there and you're running around with your football team on your arm or whatnot. I think maybe that might be another thing, just have it on my arm, because then it would stand out even when I've got my chest plate on. Whereas if I put it on my chest, my protective cover would not show it, basically, would cover it. So yeah, Camos 101, I'm gonna call that the Camos 101 video, and just say, like, if you guys have any more ideas or anything that you'd like to ask, please feel free to message me, or just comment on the video. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm always looking for new ideas and people willing to share their ideas as well, so keep that in mind, guys. All right, stay blessed, and this is
Holder off the 100 meters in school, still on the track. The only difference is these days I just rhyme. Course I know about pain, I was grown in pain. That taught me about strain, plus it built up my brain. Hustling, pure struggling, so work rate goes in. She questioned curiously about my figure, baby I don't go gym. I switched my stance, check me hood, claim I'm acting different. I kept on wishing, haters in the can just still bitching. Business partners and new deals, I stay pitching. Try draw me out, you drew yourself, nigga, I stay spliffing. Try box me and I'm boxed out like Rare Griffin. Family trauma, I let go on my song drifting. Too lit to, you can't phone me if it ain't commas. AMs, conspiracies, tell them free my brother.